Great news for everyone trading on NoOnes. As of yesterday, 4 new countries are allowed to sign up and verify. After a month of trading on the platform, I'm going to show you how to migrate your feedback, avoid scams, contact your old Paxful customers, and show you a brand new Chrome extension that allows for automated messaging to all of your vendors' competition, buyers and sellers, even if you've never traded with them before. That wasn't possible on the Paxful platform thanks to the new NoOnes messaging system. As you can see via the official NoOnes Twitter, which is NoOnes app on Twitter, the only Twitter that they have. If you are from the UK, Canada, Japan, or the United Arab Emirates, you are now allowed to make an account, which also means not only can you sign up, but you can sign in without a VPN. And if for some reason you already have an account and you would like to change your phone number, you should be able to change your phone number to one of these existing countries. Also, if you're only level 2 verified, you should be able to verify your address using documents from these countries. This is going to provide much more liquidity to the platform because I know Canada has a lot of vendors, and we all know the United Arab Emirates has that oil money, and those are great customers to have come to you and buy via last minute for whatever payment method they would like. I've been trading on this platform since the second day it's been out. The most important thing you can do as a vendor is migrate your feedback. Now, believe it or not, you can actually migrate your feedback not only from Paxful, but if you had a profile on local CoinSwap or local Bitcoins, you can migrate feedback from any other trading platform. And here's how you do it. What you need to do is open a support ticket via the contact support on the bottom right, the little chat bot. Open it up, click something else, like 2 times, contact support, and it's going to allow you to type a message and you say you need to migrate your feedback. As soon as you do that, it's going to send you an email, a very generic automated email with a ticket number. As soon as you get that email, reply to it and send them your username link. Like, let's say we're migrating feedback from Paxful. Send them your username link to Paxful. Send them a screenshot logged in from your Paxful account, whether you're banned or not. Like, let's say you're from the United States, your Paxful is banned, but somehow you have a new account because your wife is from Colombia or something and she signed up, but you want to migrate your American feedback to your new Colombian feedback. You can absolutely do that, but keep in mind you can only do it one time. So if you migrate your Paxful feedback to a new profile and that new profile gets banned, that's it. You can only migrate that Paxful feedback one time. Reply to your ticket email from support with your username link, a screenshot logged in from your Paxful. To help them out, send them the export trade file that if you log into your Paxful, you can export your trades in a CSV file, an Excel file. Send them that just to give them further proof that you had access to your profile. And that's it. It takes about a week. If they don't respond within a week, maybe reply to the email again, but trust me, they are overwhelmed with tickets, so don't bother them more than you have to. And keep in mind, there are no corporate badges, there are no money service business badges, and no ambassador badges. I had a corporate account. I didn't have the MSB badge, but I do have my MSB license in the country I live in. And I was a Paxful ambassador, so I was eligible for all 3 of these badges, and they are not existing, okay? So when these programs do exist, I'll probably have a video and acknowledge that. NoOnes has been out for about a month now, and if you're in the Telegram, which I will put the link to the Telegram in the video description, the first few weeks was overwhelmed with scams and disputes and supposed moderators working with scammers. Let me show you some very general tips to avoid getting scammed and ripped off. Number 1, make all of your offers require ID verified users only. This is going to mitigate the amount of coin locking and scamming profiles. It takes a lot to sign up for NoOnes and verify your ID. It's very easy to make an account on NoOnes and just verify your phone number. So even for gift card codes, every single trade right now require ID verified users only. In 2 or 3 months, we can cut this off. Number 2, screen record every trade, especially gift card trades. Start the recording right before you tell them to send the code. So make sure you have started the recording before you receive the message of the gift card code or the gift card photo, and have it, like, make sure in the screen recording it shows receiving that message and you immediately copying it and going to paste it on the claim site at the checkout or the check balance, whatever you're doing. If it just sits there for 5 minutes, it would be very easy to say this person is logged in on their phone and their computer, and on their phone they use the claim code, and then on the computer they went to check the balance, and obviously it's going to show used. So be very attentive right now. It's a very sensitive point in time. This is a brand new platform that has millions of users, literally millions of users the first day in business, okay? You guys got to cut them some slack. It's very hard to make a platform and deal with problems as they come. It's much more difficult to begin a new platform and have millions, literally millions of users the very first day breaking everything. And that's what's happening with NoOnes. NoOnes is the largest peer-to-peer exchange in the world, and they've only been in business for a month. Can you imagine the difficulties they're dealing with? So anything you can do to help would very much be appreciated. Tip number 3, block China. Don't open or accept trades from any users with China, okay? They are running the game right now. USA and Canada and United Kingdom haven't been able to trade. As of yesterday, UK and Canada are allowed in, but China are the only big vendors available, and they are ripping everybody off, and you don't have to deal with them, especially now that Canada's in the game, United Kingdom is in the game, and there's a lot of USA users finding their ways legitimately to get access to NoOnes. If you see a profile with a China flag on it, block it. Tell them not to send the code, not to send the payment. Tell them to close the trade. If you see tons of offers as competitors that are all China, just block them, ignore them. They're doing all kinds of organized crime, organized scam. Maybe some of them are legitimate. To be honest, I've never done business with anyone from China over Paxful. I've bought Bitcoin and I've sold Bitcoin, but you know what? I've never done either with someone from China. I've bought Bitcoin from people from Vietnam. I've sold Bitcoin to people in every single continent on Earth except Antarctica over the last 7 years, but never anybody from China. So my suggestion right now, don't deal with China. Number 4, complete your valid trades as fast as humanly possible. This is going to do 2 things. 1, it displays a faster average completion time for your offer. So like, let's say I sell Bitcoin for Microsoft gift cards. If I wait 30 minutes every time to complete my trade, my average completion time on my offer to the public is going to say 30 minutes. If I do it as fast as humanly possible, I mean, if someone sends me a Microsoft gift card code, I can copy that, paste it, it claims to my balance, I have no risk. I can release that trade in literally less than 30 seconds, and I do. And if you do, your offer is going to show under a minute after 3 trades or so doing that. So 1, it's going to do that for you. And 2, you got to remember, on the other side of your trade is a Nigerian sweating, getting used to being ripped off from Chinese people, hoping you don't scam him. So if you release your trade as fast as you can, that guy's going to trust you and remember you, and you're going to get better business, and the platform is going to have a better reputation. Number 5, avoid traders with negative feedback. From my understanding, all negative feedback on NoOnes right now is brand new. So I migrated my feedback from Paxful, and I have 0 negative feedback. On Paxful, I had like 5 or 4,000 positive feedback and like 5 or 6 negative feedback. At this point, I have 0 negative feedback. So my understanding is all negative feedback is brand new negative feedback that has happened since NoOnes was in business. So if you see somebody with 5, 6, 10, 40 negative feedback, obviously they're doing something wrong and you should never do business with them. If you see somebody with over 10 negative feedback, just block them. They should be banned already. Just block them. Now, if you really want to step your game up on NoOnes, I'm going to show you an automatic messaging system that's a Chrome extension that doesn't need an API key. And this Chrome extension allows you to automatically message and collect all your old Paxful customers via your exported trade file or any other vendor's competition, previous buyers or sellers, and anyone buying or selling BTC via any specific payment method you want. Now, this is going to get a little complicated. So, and this is also a paid service. So to sign up for the service is, I think, $500. But if you tell him OSULimitless, you'll get 10% off, $50 off. Once you're signed up, it's a $100 a month subscription fee. Now, let me show you what this can do, because today's my first day using it, and it has completely changed my strategy. So this is what the Chrome extension looks like. You have a download cell. Let me show you on NoOnes. So I have 2 extensions here, right? There is the message sender, which automatically sends a script file, any message you want. So let's say I have a script, like you see all these vendors right here. I could send all these vendors the same message that I want. But how do we get this list of vendors? We use this extension right here called Extract Feedback Form. You can download sellers, download buyers, download vendors. So if I went to a specific person's profile, I could download every Bitcoin seller that they had feedback from. Or I could if I went to one of my Bitcoin vendors competition, I could download a list of all of their Bitcoin buyers. Or I could go to NoOnes offer site, like buy Bitcoin for Xbox gift cards. Every single vendor selling Xbox gift cards, I could download their profiles and then scrape all of their buyers. All right, so I know it sounds complicated. Let me break it down. Download sellers. Scan and save all crypto sellers who left feedback for a targeted user. Download buyers. Scan and save all crypto buyers for who left feedback for a targeted user. Download vendors. Scrape every active offer from your targeted offer type example, like Chime or Razor Gold or Amazon gift card, and it will save. Let me give you an example. Let me just give you a demonstration. Okay, so watch this. Let's say I am a Bitcoin vendor and I sell Bitcoin for Airbnb gift cards. This right here is the buy Bitcoin via Airbnb gift cards. So I see all of my competing vendor list. All I do is pull up this offer page. It could be Amazon gift cards, whatever you want to sell. I want to sell Airbnb gift cards. So I'll go to buy Bitcoin via Airbnb. I see all my competitors and I just click this Chrome extension and hit download vendors. And look what happens. Boom. I have a list of every single vendor selling Airbnb, right? We have Driven, Jason, Big Zackum, Mandy Bax. So this Chrome extension just downloaded a text file of all of these vendors. Here's what we do next. So we just downloaded a text file created 4 minutes ago of every Airbnb Bitcoin vendor receiving Airbnb gift cards, and we want to steal their customers, right? So we're going to upload that list of all of these usernames, this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, and anyone who is selling Bitcoin with this with this key name, we're going to start at position 1 and we're going to scrape all of the buyers. So we're going to steal their customer list. And look what it's doing. My hand's off the computer. One person, it's going down all of that vendor's buyers. Number 2, Big Zackham, all of his Airbnb buyers. Only his Airbnb buyers. So only the people buying Bitcoin from this person. We could also do selling Bitcoin, but I chose buying Bitcoin via Airbnb. Do you see how fucking magical this is? Look, I'm not touching the computer. It's gonna go down all 31 of these vendors one by one, and you see it's saving a text file. By the way, I'm using Chrome, and I had to go into Chrome and tell it to not ask permission on where to save downloaded files. If you run into that problem, at first every single vendor is gonna ask you, like, do you want to save this file? Do you want to save this file? Do you want to save this file? If you buy this software, this guy gives you free coaching. And if you tell him OSULimitless, you get 10% off. This is a $500 program. So if you pay $450 and tell him OSULimitless, it's $500, you get 10% off. You'll pay $450 and be able to download any vendor's customers, buyers, or sellers. You can also manually go to anyone's profile and download all their buyers or all their sellers and upload your previous trade history from your Paxful exported trades and message all your old customers and be like, hey, this is my new profile. Here's our current rates. Just click this link or message our profile and we're ready to do business. Do you see how automated this is? This is the age of AI. If you're not using some kind of SaaS or AI to trade like the Chinese are, fuck them, you're not gonna win. You could pay $500 one time. Like, this software is $500 to sign up and $100 a month after that. If you use this for 1 month, it will completely change your trading game. Look at I'm getting a list of everyone who's ever bought Airbnb on NoOnes.com since it's existed in the last month. So like, let's say, oh my God, I all of a sudden got a Walmart gift card plug or a Target gift card plug or a Steam wallet. Like, you can message every single person on NoOnes who's ever made a Bitcoin purchase via Steam and say, hey, here's my rate. Here's our link. And the way you do that is with the next step, like this. Like, this is still going automatically. Like, this is every vendor's buyer's history. Some of these are going to be 0 because they haven't actually sold any Airbnb gift cards. Like, this one might have 3 trade history. This one might have 0. But once we have that done, we use the other extension, the NoOnes Messenger extension, and we choose a file. Like, look, I already have an imported file of all of these vendors. And then what I do, so you import the usernames, and that imports all the usernames, and then you choose the file, and all you do is type a simple 1-paragraph text saying, hey, we are Fair Tiger 219 or whatever your username is. Here's our offer link. If you have any Amazon gift cards, if you have any whatever gift cards, if you have MoneyGram, Chime, Transfer, whatever, what you're doing here is choosing a text file, and it's just a 1-paragraph message that you can send every one of these people that you have selectively harvested from all of your competitors or your previous Paxful vendors. Send them a one-time message, and they will now know that not only do you exist, but they'll know your offer link, your rate, and any other information you want to give them. I highly suggest you never trade off NoOnes, just because like it's worth recruiting the feedback. The escrow service is totally worth it. I mean, you want the reputation, you want the power trader badge, you want the expert trader badge, and you don't want to get ripped off. So if you want, this is my second day using. This is a 2-package deal. So if you pay $500, you get both of these extensions and you can message like literally everyone on NoOnes for any payment method that's existed in the last month. I mean, really ever, but NoOnes has only existed for a month. You can make over $500 in one day trading on NoOnes, so it's in your best interest to use. Like if you have, man, like I said, this is my second day using this extension, and it is like I wish so bad that I could have had this 5 years ago or 7 years ago when I was using Paxful. This was not possible with Paxful because you couldn't message someone on Paxful that you hadn't traded with before. But thanks to the NoOnes messaging system, you can message anyone on the platform, whether you've traded with them or not. So if you're interested in this, I know it's complicated. We have YouTube videos better than this. We have very specific YouTube videos each step of the way. I would say message me on Telegram, OSULimitless on Telegram. And if you're interested, I will take your payment and then get you an access key and the download file. And you can get at least a month. And then if you want more than a month, then just you'll be in touch with the creator. You could use a credit, like to sign up for this, you have to pay with crypto. After that, if you want to pay for this every month, just $100, you can use a credit card. I think he's going to have a recurring charge set up via PayPal or Stripe or whatever, and it's just $100 a month. But if you pay $500 or actually $450, if you tell them OSULimitless, you're going to get literally every person on NoOnes that you want to talk to. You don't have to wait for a trade. You can message everyone who's ever traded on NoOnes via the payment method you're trying to sell or buy. This shit didn't exist on Paxful. This is brand new. And this is my second day using it. And like, I have a licensed Bitcoin company. So like, I'm going to use this software to message anyone on NoOnes who's bought Bitcoin via credit card, photo ID required. So like, let me give you an example of what I'm going to do. I can go to any credit card, debit card, but I can also include the filters that I want. So like, I only want people buying Bitcoin via credit card with photo ID, right? So once I do that, it's going to show me this list of literally fucking 3 people. So now I'll download the vendors, and it's only going to download all the customers from these 3 vendors. Because I don't want the Chinese vendors that are saying, send me your card details. Like, I don't want people's card details. I just want customers that have purchased Bitcoin after showing their ID. So like, let's say you're selling Amazon and you only want customers that have purchased Bitcoin with cash paid Amazon. You could do that too. You could say Amazon gift card, cash only, cash receipt required, and then you could download the previous trading history from all of these vendors here. So the people selling e-codes, Amazon, you won't get those guys because we're using this URL and these vendors to download only their feedback. So this shit is game changing. And like I said, it was not available on Paxful and it's brand new. It's still like, I spent an hour on the phone today with this software developer. He's super smart. He's from Canada. He's Muslim. So like, I mean, there's 2 good things right there about somebody. And wow, this wasn't a possibility with Paxful. And NoOnes, I mean, honestly, guys, like it might be a blessing that Paxful shut down. We have a new platform with new opportunities. And the messaging system, the fact that you can message someone without ever having traded with them opens up a brand new world of opportunities. And obviously, this is evidence of that. So if you want, or if you are interested in this, message me on Telegram, OSULimitless. If you're interested in just basic peer-to-peer trading advice or like market signals, I have a Discord channel. I don't give any kind of coaching or courses. I'm not one of those guys that makes a living off selling their image. The only product I have to sell is a limitless knowledge of Discord chat. So you could pay $500, get into my Discord chat with about 60 other people, and everything I ever find out, I spill there. I'm not a gatekeeper. Anything I know, I tell my limitless Discord for free. I don't sell people. I throw referral income or referral links in there, but I don't try to sell them anything. The point of my limitless Discord is so that no one bothers me. No one asks me for $15 in a PDF and all that shit. The one product I have to sell is entry into my chat room. And if you are in there, you have access to limitless knowledge forever. It's a one-time fee. But the point is, you're not just learning from me, you're learning from everyone else in there. Because think about it, everybody else in the club paid $500 to get into it, and they want to get something out of it too. So anytime someone has something cool to share, they take their opportunity to shine and, be a recognized username. We have like maybe 63 people. The chat was established in 2019. So you can join the chat today without sending a single message and search the entire history for any word you want, including looking at the pinned messages for all the historically important things, and learn a life-changing amount of information without asking a single question. So if you want in, just send $500 to my NoOnes, send me an email. I have 2 pay by card options if you want to pay by credit card. And yeah, so there's your NoOnes update 1 month after. I'm excited. I have access to this Chrome extension, and man, I wish I had this 5 years ago. So as always, you're welcome.